red dot. You got it? Am I in?
You're in.
All right, good. So we're videotaping this, so you can either watch it again or you can we can show it to the other trainers. But I just want to start by saying that one of the things when I opened the club, or the initial inception of the fitness center, was there's a certain vision that I had for this fitness center, and the vision was that we were going to make an impact in the community in a big way. And making an impact in a big way means that there's certain criteria that we have to meet. One is we have to make the changes that need to be made. So right now, 60% of people are overweight. It's almost 40% are obese. 5 out of 6 are dying of cancer and heart disease prematurely. The number one prescription drug in America right now is an antidepressant. And it's all because of a lack of the 5 essentials. And the 5 essentials is through maximized living, and I'm going to go through those essentials with you. And your focus really in your professions, in your line of work, is essential number 4, and that's lean muscle and oxygen delivery to the cells and tissues, and exercise. Right. So we're going to be going over my original vision, which it never really took flight in the beginning. We never really put the effort in to make it happen, because every time we would hit a little challenge in it, we would stop. With a little challenge in it, we would stop. And then there was some divides within the fitness center. Everybody kind of had their own vision of what the fitness center should look like, right? They had their own ideas of what exactly a fitness center should be, and most of those visions are predicated on what their images are of a fitness center. What is the current model? Now, have you all heard of Wayne Gretzky? Yeah. So did you ever hear what's his most famous saying?
Follow the puck.
No, it's actually opposite of that. It's don't follow the puck. Yeah, it says go to where the puck is going. Don't follow the puck. Be there where the puck is going. And right now, our current model of the fitness industry is really going down a bad road. That's why you see these places closing up, and they're giving away everything free. The profitability is really, really low. Being the owner, I would look at every single payroll here, and I can probably say that if not all of you, 90% of you have taken more salary than I have as the owner. So you guys, and just to give you a perspective, this model doesn't work, and that's why massive change is happening over the last couple of months. So one of the things when I met with all the employees is I got probably about 40% of the employees said I want to raise. And I said, well, yeah, and that's great, but we first have to become profitable. Would you guys agree? That the fitness center itself has to be profitable. How do we become profitable? Well, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You increase your volume. Okay, right now, when I sat down and first looked at this business model, I did all the numbers beforehand, and I said to myself, we need 2,200 members to break even. That's what we need, based on the rent, based on the initial investment, based on the employees and the salaries. 2,200 members. Does anybody know where we are right now? Does anybody know that? All right, good. So I'm glad I'm sharing this with you. We're at 2,400 members, and guess what that means? We're breaking even, right? It's really like, depending on the month, breaking even. Last year we had to put about $15,000 of our personal money into the club. So right now we're breaking even, and basically this is a forum for everybody to come and work. But it's not profitable. It's not even close to the original vision, and we're not following through with what I wanted to see from the beginning and what I know to be successful. I have a practice that is out in Basking Ridge, and that is a successful practice, and it's highly profitable, and it serves people at an amazingly high level and gets transformations like you would never believe could be possible. We recently just had a woman that started 2.5 weeks ago, and she was just about to have tube surgery in her ears because she couldn't hear for the last 2.5 years. She went through 4 or 5 adjustments, cleared out her ears. She can hear perfectly. Over the next 2 weeks, she got off all her medications except one pill. Her liver and kidneys were failing because of 2.5 years of pain pills due to spinal surgery she had 2.5 years ago. 2 months ago, I had Johnny, he's 33 years old, slim, high blood pressure, treated with a calcium channel blocker. And he just didn't know. Imagine if you're 33 years old, you're lean, you exercise, you have high blood pressure. I'm talking 170 over 100. That's not a little high blood pressure. That's a lot of high blood pressure. His first adjustment, literally we took his blood pressure with an automatic cuff. It was 170 over 100. Right after the adjustment, it was 125 over 75. Over the next 2 months, he's completely off his medication and his blood pressure is normal. All right, that's transformation. You guys have that power too. So what I'm going to go through today is really about empowering the way I see our trainers that are here, your role in making those massive transformations in people's lives. And when you get into their brain and you make them to understand your value, then money is never, ever an object. And I mean that with all sincerity. It's not fluff, because I take people that are used to paying $10 co-payments inside their insurance. They have 60 visits on their plan, and they can go to the chiropractor right across the street, and I'm not on their plan, and they pay me $4,000 for a care plan of 9 months. Okay, so the amount of value, it's not a sales, it's a value building, because you see these transformations, you see the change in their life, you make them recognize without us, where they're headed, with you, what the result is going to be, and then guess what happens? You increase their value. You know, they're already, I was just joking because someone said, I don't have the money. I said, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tail her when she leaves the fitness center, and I'm going to watch her go to Starbucks, right? And then I'm going to watch her go to the movies and buy $20 worth of popcorn. And then I'm going to watch her go buy, a designer skirt for $80, and it really has nothing to do with and then I'm going to watch her text message on her $120 iPhone, which she doesn't need. What she needs is to get her butt moving and get into some personal training. She needs to get fit, take care of her health, right? So it's never, very rarely, maybe 5% about the money. It's about the value, okay? Or they think they can do it without you or whatever. So that what I'm here to do is build you guys up. I'm here to inspire you and give you the communication skills so you can talk to people and get them inspired to be led by you, and then also get over some of the money barriers that I've been hearing about. Okay? You guys excited for this now? Or all right, good, because I'm excited for it, because one of the things that I'm really excited about is, if you guys hadn't known, is that I was 50% owner of the club. Now I'm 100% owner of the club. So this vision is happening right now as we speak. So we got to get prepared, and as trainers, I need you guys to get prepared, because people are going to start asking about this now. Because what we're doing is we're completely changing the face of the fitness center. So this is what's going to happen over the next week. This is already in progress. This is under contract. This is what the facade, this is the front door, this is what it's going to look like. And it's going to have Maximize Mind. All these decal graphics are going to be on the front. All right, and Maximize Mind is all about the mindset. What makes someone, Joe, what makes you want to work out?
I'm conceited a little bit.
You're conceited. So what your conceit, and it doesn't matter, whether it's superficial or not, your mindset is that, listen, I want to look my best, so I got to get to the gym, so I can have that swagger, whatever it is. But that's your mindset. Right? So in order for you to keep that mindset, you have to have some type of tape running in your brain that keeps you working out and motivated and inspired. Right now, we have 97% of the entire population that is underutilizing essential number 4. That's a huge demographic out there. Huge, right? And then the other 3%, they're all working out wrong, and that's where you guys come in, right? Because you're the professionals that are going to bring them to the place they need to be in the right manner with supervision. I don't do my taxes. If I did, the IRS would probably be in my office, because I just would do them wrong. I hire a professional. Why do people think that they can go and just figure out working out on their own when you have dedicated people like you that are experts at your craft? So right here, what does that say? That says Max T3 group training, time, tempo, type. That's what the T3 stands for. The timing of it, the tempo of it, and the type of training. And it says exercise in half the time with double the results. So every single person that comes through this fitness center now is going to be like, well, how do you do that? Because I don't know, there's maybe 5 to 10% of people that don't leave, right? You know them. You already have a visual in your head. They just pump iron for like 2 hours and they never leave the fitness center. The other 99% of people, what do they want? They want to save time with getting the results that they want, right? So if we can get them working out half the time, double the results, then how valuable is that? And we can communicate how that happens, then what's the challenge with signing them up? Especially, how many people do you think come in for the tour? How many people come in for the tour that have joined another gym, bought Insanity, P90X, Jane Fonda, Richard Simmons, right? Exercise bike and a treadmill at home, and they're still 80 pounds overweight, and they've failed 18 million times trying to get to their fitness level. Almost everybody. So if we come in, you see, this is what we're doing right now, okay? Nobody knows this, but I started sending secret shoppers in recently. So I have secret shoppers coming through our sales tours. And this way, you guys will never know if you're even doing an assessment for personal training, if that person is there on my behalf. And I like it that way. Why? Because it's going to get us sharp. And I had a long discussion with this friend of mine, and basically they brought her through the tour. I'm not going to tell who. They brought her through the tour, and they showed her exactly what she's done for her entire life that's failed. Here's a treadmill. Here's an elliptical. We have an aerobics room. We have a spin room. We have a child center. We have smoothies. That's exactly what they do over at LA. That's exactly what they do at the Y. That's exactly what they do at Retro. That's exactly the same exact tour, because she said to me, this was her exact words, it's nothing different than I've had at the Y or at the tour that I went on. Where did she go? No, she was the YMCA. It was exactly the same. There was no reason, compelling reason, for her to believe that she was going to get a different result coming through.